Hey guys, I just want to talk about the escalations going on at the moment, because I'm starting to realize that a lot of this is all tying in together now, right? And so what I mean is all the stuff at the border, the Mexico border, Brexit, North Korea, and the stuff that went on in Ukraine and Russia today is all converging, and it's all going to hit at once. And that I have no doubt that this border stuff was all engineered. It's all done deliberately to get the people to beg the government to close Trump renews threat to close US-Mexico border. None of it has made any sense, and right from the beginning that they would march from the bottom of like Honduras in their thousands all the way up to the border, and they've been looked after. They've been very well looked after all the way through, and they've sat there and set up camp, and they don't look that uncomfortable. It just is so engineered, and it's all. And people are asking. Look, just if I scroll down here, look, close border. Like people are asking for the entire border to be closed. And I have no doubt that it is for closing the borders, because they're going to have to close the border in America, because Americans have guns, and when they collapse the economy and they get hungry people and guns is going to create mayhem, and they are going to be running into Mexico, running into Canada. So that explains this. And I'm starting to see how the couple of North Korea okay, so they're still looking to declare the end of the Korean War before the year's end. So I'm certain that something is going to go wrong before the declaration. So something disrupts the declaration of the end of the Korean War, or the declaration of the war at the ending of the war is the event itself. So they use a satellite to broadcast the end of the Korean War in America, but that satellite is, quote, the EMP satellite. I just cannot get this out of my mind.
Today, the Greater Korean Republic launched their latest communication satellite, claiming it will bring a message of peace to the entire world.
That message of peace could easily be the end of the Korean War. So, and they say before year end. So what do we have that's going on before the year end? We have Brexit. We now have this Ukraine, Russia disaster that's going on. We have the stuff in Syria. The chemical attack recently happened. And as all of this is going on, coincidentally, we've got the people begging the government to close the border. It is all connected. It has been well engineered, and it's sad. People haven't seen through it. And I was even thinking to myself today, people are so possessed with hatred for these migrants. And, this is a problem, because, jokingly think to myself, they could have pole vaulting over the fences, and people would still just focusing on the migrants and not, how they'd be pole vaulting, how they even know how to pole vault. So, it's just once you're possessed with this hatred, it just becomes easier. So they've done this very well. That was a critical part of this, getting that border closed, because now, once this North Korea stuff and this Russian stuff and this Syria stuff kicks off, you are going to be trapped. So I thought this was a necessary update. Thanks for listening.